Alrighty, going to join in with everyone. Here are my top 10 horror movies of 2024. Coming in at number 10. Going at number 10 for me, I got Nosferatu. I wish this movie was higher, but I was just a little underwhelmed by it. Looks beautiful. The acting was very good for the most part. Uh, Cinematography, fantastic. I just felt like the pacing was a little off, but like another TikToker I saw, Raekwon said the movie is very good start to finish, but it just never hit that greatness level. And I agree with that. Number 9, I got Strange Darling. I was going to go see Everything Everywhere All at Once, but this was shown the same night, and I believe this was the last showing of the week. Like it was going out of theaters after this. So I decided to go see this so me and Dustin could do a reaction for the show. Really liked it. Thought it was fantastic. 35 millimeter on screen, looked beautiful. Kyle Gallner, Willa Fitzgerald did fantastic. I really enjoy this movie. It's one that underperformed at the box office, and it shouldn't have because it was great. Number 8 for me, I got Maxine. Uh, I was a little underwhelmed on my first watch because my expectations were so high for it. But after, letting the story resonate, knowing what I was getting myself into, going to see it again, really enjoyed it. Mia Goth is great. She's one of my favorites out right now. I love Ty West. Hope to meet him at a convention next year. Yeah, Maxine, number 8. Number 7 for me, I got Alien Romulus. Not the biggest sci-fi fan or the Alien franchise fan, to be honest. But I was very pleasantly surprised with this one. David Johnson acts his butt off. Fantastic. Kaylee Spaney, great. Fede Alvarez did a great job. We had Trevor Newland, the guy who portrayed the Xenomorph on our show. Go check that interview out. Really enjoyed this one. All right, number 6 for me, I got Long Legs. Another movie I got to admit I was a little underwhelmed with on my first watch. But this is a movie to me that you need more than one watch to really appreciate it. Uh, I loved Alicia Witt's performance. That's why I used this poster as my background. Got to meet her. She was fantastic. Kiernan Shipka was amazing. Nicolas Cage, I thought, did a very good job as well. Micah Monroe, fantastic. Even though I wasn't a huge fan of her character, just the way it was written, she was great. I think the movie looks great. Blair Underwood, fantastic. Really good movie. Give it a chance if you didn't love it on your first watch. Controversial, but 5 for me is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, I loved it. Best theater experience I had all year. Saw it in Dolby Digital opening night. It was fantastic. The vibes were immaculate. Number 4 and up are my elite of the elite of the year. The Substance. Saw this movie the same night Dustin did. He just told me like, "Hey, go check this out. Let's do a reaction." I did it. I was kind of dreading it, just seeing the runtime. I was tired from work. This movie was fantastic. It blew me away seeing it on the big screen. Loved it. Do not regret going to see it at all. I'm including Godzilla -1 for my number 3 because this movie released technically December 1st of 2023, but black and white, minus color, released in January. I loved it. This movie was fantastic. It blew me away. I heard all the good things, but it exceeded all that. Number 2, I got Heretic. This movie, I had really high expectations for this one as well, but I was blown away. Hugh Grant gives the best performance of the year to me in a horror movie. I was terrified of this man. It made me think. It made me question. I was genuinely tense throughout the whole film. Chloe East and Sophie Thatcher give fantastic performances as well. I love this movie. Cannot wait to deep dive on it. And number 1, I got Late Night with the Devil. It's my favorite horror movie of the year. Saw it during a really tough time in my life, like I've mentioned, but it was just so fresh, so unique. There was no big name actors per se, like they were like distracting either. Love David Dastmalchian's performance. Laura Gordon, she was in Saw 5, but I thought she was great. Ingrid Torelli, hot take, best child possessed performance I've ever seen. Love this movie. What do you think of my top 10? If you disagree, I understand. What are your favorites of the year?